Alright, let's see. Oh, good. The white pieces. I'm entitled to have the white pieces a whole bunch today, I gotta say. Okay. Maybe some sort of perk defense setup or some sort of... Alright, well, they're not gonna let us have a lot of fun in this setup. We're still gonna play knight c3, I think, is still the best, but we can't go with the Jobava London in this setup. Oh, well, actually now it's transposing. Now because they played d5 in response to d4, we can go our Jobova? Ugh, can't talk. We can go with our Jobava London. God. Okay, I need more caffeine. So, we'll get the starting setup for the Jobava, but they closed out their bishop here, so I don't have an excuse to do the kingside pawn storm, which I really like. That's not really I don't think it's a huge problem. They're doing it really early, and I could take, but then there's a push. I think it's better to just go ahead and play e3. Maybe I could do some sort of prophylactic move with a. The thing is, they've also blocked in their bishop from being able to attack my knight. So, what to do? So, if I move there right now, this happens right away, and I just have to move back. I don't really want to do that right away, so I think I'm gonna hop in the knight. It also overprotects e5. We'll do it. We'll play it that way. Probably should have done a warm-up game first. Oh well. Okay, in this situation, I actually think it's just fine to let them take, although if you can, it's better to jump in a knight in this situation, from what I've heard. And we'll see what order of operations they do things in. They could take here first. Okay, they're taking there. But doesn't that just... Also, isn't there the classic, like, queen trap here? I feel like there's the classic queen trap. Or not queen trap, but the classic puzzle rush thing. Yeah, I feel like that's the classic puzzle rush puzzle. Yep, we'll see what happens. I gotta deal with the check. I don't know what's best. Moving their king is horrible. Moving their king might just lead to, like, almost an immediate checkmate. Actually, it would be an immediate checkmate. They can't move their king. They're gonna have to do this nonsense, and then I take, and... Yeah, it's just not good. Okay, scary staff. Got it. Jeez. The song's giving me, like, 80s soap opera vibes or something. I don't know. Alright. Well, we caused our opponent to think some. They're probably figuring out that they messed up. I figured that out already. I figured it out the moment I saw it. I was happy to see it. Last night, people, I felt played really well, or I played really horribly. A little bit of both. That last game with the Englund Gambit winning against me, that was brutal. Thankfully, I did not have any nightmares last night over it. But if I see it again, well, if I see it again, I know what to do. I shouldn't have, like, when they offered me all sorts of pawns, I shouldn't have just kept taking the pawns. I should have just developed at that point, because I got behind in development, which is what allowed that to happen. Wow. Jeez, Reki, I did not think this would, this particular move would cause my opponent to think for like 2 minutes. You can't do much. I mean, honestly, you have to block. If you move your king anywhere, it's checkmate next turn. So, I don't know what the malfunction is here. My god, if I cause my opponent to, like, abandon the game in rage, that will be cool, but also really upsetting. Because then we have to sit here, and I have to look awkward for a while. I have to fill the... I have to fill the void with my talking, otherwise it just turns into dead air, and then I just stare ominously. Okay, they did something. They did the only thing that could be done in the situation. Okay, great. I think this is so bad on so many levels. So, yeah, one way or another, they're just losing that that rook right now, and they're getting checked again. Yeah, there we go. The house is falling. House of Cards is falling. All right. Well, I think taking here makes a lot of sense, and then giving... I can't give check there, what am I talking about? But it does make sense to, oh, geez, it all looks good, doesn't it? It's a buffet, everything looks good. Well, we're ahead pieces, so let's go into trading mode right now. Let's not overcomplicate it, we're gonna go into trading mode. Alright. Trading mode accomplished, let's get our bishop developed, poke at the g6 pawn. And then, yeah, once we get in there, maybe we can pressure Mr. Knight over here. Then I'll castle, because castling just seems to be a fun thing. You bought a new AC? Like, are we referring to AC like an air conditioner? Oh. There we go. Just play there. Is there any need to sacrifice? I don't think so. I think they're gonna go here, and then they're gonna try to get in. I feel like that's really dangerous. Will that work? Well, they can't go here. What am I talking about? It's gonna be covered. They can take, I suppose, and then I can just castle. What side do I want to castle on, though? Oh, I don't know. I think... Otherwise we could take and just claim that, like, they don't have enough time to go pawn grabbing, but I think that's a mistake. I think I am gonna have to, yeah, I am gonna have to do something about that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing. Take there. This is not really threatened. Let's just go and castle and just be safe. I think castling right now and being safe is like the thing to do. No, I'm not sacking the queen. Oh my god. No, 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 no. I want to win the game. I'm not you. You can win the game doing crazy stuff like that. I can't do that. Yeah, I don't know. It all looks good though. Maybe get a rook over to an open file or something. Okay, that's just a free knight. They're raging now. My goodness. I mean, that looks good too. It all looks good. It just all of this looks good. Everything here looks good. Yeah, I just don't think there's any need to like get messy at all with this. I'm just gonna play principled chess. I don't know about that. So, I mean, yeah, I saw that could happen. I'm just gonna play into the corner. There's nothing here. I mean, I'm not like blundering anything really. I just don't understand. So we're gonna take that pawn off the board next, most likely. And then we'll pressure the knight. Let's see what happens. They're still playing on, though. Let's see what they decide to do. They could push here to stop my shenanigans. But, yeah, that's eventually gonna give me something there. I can also now, I guess, well, let's see, what can I do? I need to, let's see, there to there. I need to think is what I need to do. Yeah, I do need to think. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna move here, we're gonna try to induce this, and then we're gonna play bishop to b3. We'll do that. We'll do it that way. It's just really a question of what, which rook do I want to move? I guess this. I guess we'll move here. They can't really do anything, so we are going to have them think about moving that. If they don't move it, whatever. I think bishop b3 is the right move no matter what. I'm also rook to d1, and taking there is also on the table. Everything's on the table. Am I a red panda behind the screen? Maybe, possibly. I mean, could be. The question is, do I have a sprout growing out of my head in real life? That is the question. Okay. Give me a moment. I just don't want to blunder anything while moving too quickly. I still think moving here is great. Yeah. It's still great. We'll go ahead. Yeah, this guy can never really move out of the way, so... And this pawn can't really move, so... I don't think it's growing. Is it growing? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's like Pinocchio. Every time I tell a lie, it grows or something. Or maybe every time I lose a game. Maybe whenever I level up, when I get to be a 2000 ELO player, maybe it'll be a tree. That sounds bad for my health. Alright, well, this is coming, or this is coming. I don't know, one of those is coming. It's probably better to take with the rook, just to maintain the pin here. And plus it still puts the queen in a really bad position, so I don't know. Yeah, taking with the rook's good. It also threatens here. It threatens a whole lot of things, so... I mean, it threatens, like, mate in a turn, so... It's all good. Yeah, I think my opponent really let this one get out of control. I'm glad they didn't just quit after my little puzzle rush trap that I did. Be interesting to see what they decide to do. They can't do a whole lot in this situation. Because I don't think they have any way currently to defend that pawn. Like, not really. If they want to make it easy on me, I guess they can play e5. I wouldn't mind. If they want to play e5, that's just fine. Yeah, this is definitely my game to lose. If I lose, I'm gonna cry. I swear. I'm just gonna disappear from your screen for a moment, and just you'll hear me sobbing uncontrollably. It'll be very very sad. Be very embarrassing. Okay. Okay, well, that's probably a good idea. What does it do? I mean, I imagine they're gonna try to get in there or do a trade or something. I still think taking here and threatening there is the best play. They could be moving there and trying to do that, but I just don't think they have enough time. But that just allows me to take here, doesn't it? And that looks like it's going to turn into checkmate. Oh, I have... Let's see. Ooh, it's my move. It's my move in a daily game that I'm playing. Oh, I'll have to do that after this. One of the people I'm coaching from India. I think it's the same person from last night that that I got a message from. Yeah, I know. I want it. I keep hovering around 18 followers. Wow, that's yeah, that's sad. They had to do that. It's not checkmate, by the way, because I can just play here, so... Yeah, otherwise back rank mate could be kind of scary. I also could play there. I mean, all of it kind of looks winning. I could also just play here. Yeah, it all looks like winning to me. Yeah, it all looks like winning. We'll win however we want. Yeah, is that checkmate? Yeah. Okay. GG. Alright, let's take a look at that one. %. Yeah, it got the job done. It was fine. Could have been a lot better. Opening accuracy was 82%. Middle game accuracy was 81%. Pretty consistent. My opponent had my big fat head's in the way. My opponent had a opening accuracy of 61%. Middle game accuracy of 64%. Let's do a quick review here, and then we will. Well, we'll do a quick review. I'll see what my daily game is up to, and see what we're doing in my daily game, and then we'll switch over and do another game, another rapid game. Hope I get the white pieces again. It'd be a crime if I don't. I think I'm due to have the white pieces 2 more times at least. So anyway, oh, you stream too? Okay, yeah, I'll follow you back, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so we went into, yeah, Jobava here. I mean, I love the Jobava. It's so goated. It's like, I don't know. It's like the ordinary London system, but better. It gives you a lot more, like, versatility. Oh, you stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, that makes a lot of sense, given your, like, your chess.com, icon, so. Alright, so anyway, pretty standard stuff. says it's a miss here to play knight out to e5, but I thought it was okay. It gave us it put a lot of pressure on our opponent. Let's see, what does Fishy want us to do here? If I swear, Fishy, if you tell me that I should have taken that bishop, that would be so silly. Oh, Fishy. Oh my goodness. That's not right. I know it's not right. I don't care what Fishy says. That's not right. I'm not gonna do that. Fishy says it's okay though. Fishy says this is completely fine like this. I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. So anyway, we didn't do what the Fishy wanted in that case. Instead, we had our own idea, and then of course they lost to the classic puzzle. And yeah, it's just they tried to regain control. I think they did a really good job. It says this is a mistake, and yeah, no, it is a mistake. Because I could have just gone straight into bishop to h6 instead. They can't take. Yeah. Oh, no. I played it a little bit wrong. Yeah, I played it wrong. I'm sure Fish is going to say that's the best move. Yep. Fish totally said that. I'm going to switch over to the analysis section. I knew Fish would say that's a better move, but whatever. This is how we played it. It's fine. I mean, we were so winning at this point. It didn't matter if we like played in inaccuracy or not. Like, it just didn't matter. Everything's fine. Yeah, I mean, a lot of standard stuff. Good move, good move, good move, best move, all good stuff. Taking there's fine. Yeah, just kind of fell apart. I wonder if they forgot, like, it's not a back rank mate because I positioned my my knight on g3. I don't know. Anyway, everything good here. That was a mistake, and that was the best move, and it was a checkmate. Okay, cool. All right, let me take a look at my my daily game real quick, see where we're at. I know Fishy can beat us. I know Fishy's the engine, but I'm not a fish. I'm a red panda. As soon as they develop a red panda engine, I guess I'll take more advice from it. But yeah, fish are food, you know. How they decide fish like, and even if you're a vegetarian or something, you should feel okay about eating fish because they're stupid. I know that's not how it works, but I don't feel bad about it. Like I eat the fishies. I don't take advice from the fishies. Nah. I sometimes do. Okay, anyway, let's take a look. So, my opponent here, like I said, it's one of the people that I'm coaching, and they played a Jobava London game against me a few days ago, and so I'm sure they wanted to practice more Jobava London stuff, but in the line that we played a few days ago, they fell into the bishop knight trap, where you can, you know, where you can move your knight into c7. Yeah, it was kind of a train wreck. But because of that, they're kind of under this impression that's always how you play the Jobava. Like, that's the main line. And it's like, no, that's not the main line. That's just if you see it, you know, if they allow it, it's there. So, you know, I went with a Caro-Kann setup, which they probably don't see too often. So, anyway, I'll probably just do this for now. Okay, back to the rapid games. Yeah, we could do that. Alright, let's get into another game. Another 15-10. First game went well. Let's see what the next game holds. Another game is white. From, is that Iraq? Or is that Egypt? Why am I thinking Iraq? Okay, it's Egypt. We're gonna see if they know how to, okay. We're gonna go into a Jobava London then. They're inviting us to play a Jobava London, and they are doing a Caro-Kann against the Jobava. That is just fine. A Caro-Kann-ish structure. They probably will play bishop out in this case. Okay. I feel like that's a wasted move. I don't know if I'm really gonna... Does that make a difference? It might actually. It makes a little bit of a difference in my turn order. Yeah, because now if I go the Jobava London sort of setup, yeah, no, that will make a little bit of a difference in my ability to Pawn Storm. Very interesting. Well, I still think the best move for me in the situation is going to be playing e3, but that for sure is okay, dude. That's a free. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? That's just a free pawn, isn't it? Am I missing something? I don't want to take like this. Even if I take there and then go back, I mean, it's just a free pawn. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't understand it. I could even go this way, take here, and I could do that just to completely wreck things so that they have nowhere to castle. Like, nowhere safe to castle. That might be a move to consider. Alright. Well, let's think. We're not gonna go now to f4, because that just allows them to kick us around more. Although, geez, I'm really curious. If they do that, like if I induce g5 and then just go ahead and take there and make it impossible for them to castle on that side. Oh, geez, this is really interesting. I don't know if it's the best move or not, but it's an interesting move. Okay, so it's either going to be taking right away on b8, playing f4, dropping all the way back to g3. g3, I imagine they'll harass me like that. Yeah, this is, I don't really know what they're doing here. Also, do I want to allow them to keep tempoing me? The side's already super weak. If they want to castle into it as is, I think that's fine. We'll just go ahead here. Tell them no queenside castling for them, and they're just going to have to stick it out, I guess, on the king side, or just have your king in the middle. I mean, I guess this is already a weakness, so let's just go ahead and go there directly. I talk to myself? I gotta like, when you're streaming, you still gotta talk. You still gotta act like there's a whole bunch of people that are in stream. Oh, the king's still in the center, which really makes me want to push. But I need a little bit of king safety first, and then we'll push. So. Okay, so I imagine they're going to try to do something like this, and just... I don't know. I'm not convinced in this at all. I mean, I just push, though. I can also just castle queenside. Like... I can just castle queenside. They haven't developed hardly any of their pieces. I can just push here and then push there. Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing that. Right, you told me about Frankie the Frog before. What? Are they actually considering castling this way? I don't know about that. Sure, go for it. Go for it, dude. Go for it. Castle kingside. I want to see it. I don't believe it. Let's see. Your king's still in the center, so I think we'll go this way. Although this has to be dealt with, so we'll just go here. Okay, well, I was gonna take a little bit more time, but I think the time is now. Okay, well, can also just push further. Pushing further doesn't look too bad. They can push then. I don't know. Let's open up the center. Let's open up the center. I have to. You'd have to argue that this is horrible. Like I could even. I feel like I could even sack there. Yeah, like I feel like sacking the knight just to get it out of the way, and then you get your queen in here. But I feel like it's not completely winning. So I don't think it's necessarily great right now. I should probably just take here. Yeah, probably take there. Queen in the center. We'll see. Queen in the center. Maybe just place another rook here. Maybe just go and open things up right now. I mean, there's so many options for us. Yeah, there's a lot of options. Okay, I think I'm gonna take here. I'm gonna wrap my my knight around. We'll see. Maybe if they go queen up, I can do some sort of maneuver like that. You've still got 0 king safety over here. I mean, I'm definitely making that argument. This seems like a good way to tempo the queen and possibly get a little bit of action on that pawn there. Yeah, maybe they could push here. I mean, queen can get into the corner there, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe we could get our bishop in there right away. I think I like, I think I actually like swinging my knight around this way. But then I give up that pawn. So maybe for right now, that's not, like, the move. So maybe first we do this, then we swing the knight around. Because I imagine the queen is going to try to get into the corner there and do some damage. Not really convinced about it. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. We'll see. It could work. Alright. That's kind of what we thought would happen. I don't really want to take there. We're kind of running out of time, so I guess I'll just go ahead and get in right now. Yeah, so they take there. That's not really... let's see. Just need to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Yeah, there should be something here, so let's start with this. And maybe we'll go here, then maybe we'll go here with, you know, we'll just do all this stuff. It probably works. It looks like some sort of mating net that can happen, you know? Yeah, it looks pretty bad. Maybe we miscalculated. I mean, I know it's a checkmate one away. We're playing really dangerously here, but so our question at this point is going to be whether to take here, because basically we have to give a check every single turn. I think getting the queen involved here is going to be the best way to keep accomplishing checks. But it's definitely a little sketchy. Okay, well, nothing we can do here. We're gonna have to give a check here, I imagine. That does allow another check. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to keep giving the checks. Yeah, I mean, we could do something like that. Nah, it's not really enough time. We need to keep giving the checks. Check here. They can move down. Yeah. If they move down, I guess we just, no, we don't have another check there. Yeah, it's tricky. It's really tricky, that's for sure. Move here. If they move down, I guess we give a check here. I mean, anything to... Or actually, we swing back around, we give a check like that, and then we win the queen! Yeah, let's do it! Let's win the queen! Alright. Come on, let us win a queen. We want to win a queen. It's still not, like, the end, because they can still... But that's a queen right there. And they resigned. Woo! Yeah, we did it! Man, we were playing dangerously. We were playing fire on that one. Playing with fire. One move away from checkmate. Whew, that was crazy. So, do we think the fish liked that? Come on, fish had to have liked that. Did fish like, or did fish think I was crazy? Fish thought I was crazy. Look at that. Fish said, "You're not that good." Okay, 70%. So we got, you know, great opening. I always get great openings. We did a horrible middle game. 55% fish did say we were crazy, but our opponent got 54%. Wow, okay. So, yeah, we outplayed our opponent in the opening, and I guess that came in clutch later on, but it was not a great game. That's okay, I'll take it, and we're back up to, I think our peak elo, about. We erased all of the things from the 2 losses from yesterday. Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look. So all this stuff is good. Yeah, they played a lot of the random pawn moves. Taking here was the best move. I don't know. They just might have thought... Missed the idea that, that there were 2 pieces aimed at that square. So, I guess. Alright, fish says taking that is okay. What did fish want to do instead of that? Okay, so... Bishop f4. It wanted us to do... It wanted us to do this. It wanted us to do this move right here. And get into this situation, and then capture on b8. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. I was thinking about that. What I did was still fine, too. I mean, still meant that they couldn't castle queenside. And then, yeah, let's see. All this stuff is good. Pushing pawns. I was going to castle kingside, but after seeing that, what they're doing pawn storm-wise there, I'm like, nah, maybe I'll just switch up my plans. Let's see. Am I rich? Jeez. I don't know. I don't think I'm rich. I mean, there's like, at least in the US, there's kind of like a huge wage gap. So like, there's not really much of a middle class anymore. You're either rich or you're just getting by. I'm in the just getting by territory. I'm not rich. But that's okay. I mean, I'd rather be rich, but I guess I'm doing alright. Alright, that was a mistake. Fish didn't like that. And that was a miss. It really liked queen captures on, wait, what? What are you telling me to do, fish? Hold on a second. Really? Okay. Alright, yeah, I see. Queen c4 check is what the fish wanted. Fish wanted queen c4 check in this situation. I guess that makes sense. I'm infiltrating, I'm picking up pawns, I'm guarding against all the nonsense over here. Bought a phone with 100 euros. That's awesome. Jeez. Phones are so expensive over here. Thank you, Apple. And I had to buy a somewhat expensive phone because the software that runs all the motion capture stuff, yeah, it needs to be like a phone that has like a 3D camera and stuff on the front side. So I can't just use any phone. I pretty much have to use like an iPhone. So hello, first time chatter. How are you doing? Walking Dead 546. Just finished up a 2 games with the Jobava system as white, and both games went pretty well for us. Actually, the first game went really well. The second game was super messy. I did a really stupid sort of gambit that Stockfish hated. So I basically allowed a mate in 1 if I was wrong about this. So yeah, they weren't too happy about it. So anyway, we went in and we did a super risky line saying, okay, you can checkmate us in 1 move, but I think we've got something here. So we went in, and that's also a miss. Oh no, we had a mate in 4 here that I missed. Oh, come on. Oh, Mr. Fish. What do they want? They want bishop h7 instead. Oh no, that would have been so much better, so much less messy. Yeah, they can't go this way, they have to go this way. Oh, and then I'm sure we just go like this, and then they have to go here, and then we checkmate them. Oh no, that would have been so much better than what I did. Nah, you can't, well, you can tell me after games, but yeah, unfortunately, like, while the game is happening, you can't recommend moves. Yeah, oh. Why didn't I see that? That was such a simple checkmating pattern. Instead, I had to walk the king, and it just had to get insane. I liked how I ended it, though. I still think my opponent could have played on. Because, you know, even in a situation here where I take out the queen, it's still, oh, okay, actually, no, this is horrible. I'm pretty sure this is all, no, that's a miss. By the way, it's still not good for black, so. Alright, I'm gonna go and, look at the daily game with the person I'm coaching right now and see where they're at, and then we'll play another rapid game. Walking Dead, happy to have you on the stream. Guessing you play chess, because I don't know too many people that join a chess stream that don't play chess. What's your elo? Okay. Alright, so they are still trying for this Jobava London business with me. Thing is, I don't think they know about the, well, yeah, they're already misplaying it because you're supposed to do a pawn storm in this situation, and they're not really doing it, so I'm just gonna go and develop my bishop here, and we'll call it good. Actually, yeah. We'll develop the bishop. Let's see what they do. Okay, let's go and play another rapid game. We're 2 for 2 today, so, which is really good, because yesterday we had a humiliating loss against the Englund Gambit. You're 2,000 on Lee Chess, 1,700 on chess.com. Oh, yeah, that's rough. I mean, 200 elo drop from your peak. Yeah. I've been getting a lot of 2000s watching my streams lately, which I'm happy to have. You know, I'm 1200. I'm trying to get to 1500 by the end of the year, and trying to get to maybe 2000 by end of next year might be realistic. I don't know, but glad to have you on the stream. Hopefully, I don't do anything too dumb and have you screaming at your monitor or your phone or whatever you're watching on. Here we go. And another game as the white pieces. This will make 3 in a row, but yesterday I played 3 black games in a row, so I'm happy to have the white pieces one more time against a 1301. 1301 from Iran. Still, it's crazy to me. No matter when I play, I don't know if there are a lot of Americans on chess.com, because I pretty much just play against people in Europe and Asia, which I'm fine with. I know for sure if I was playing Lee chess, it'd be a lot more people in Europe due to it being located in France, I think. All right, here we go. Are they going to mess it all up? Are you going to play your knight to c6 and allow me some fun? Probably not. They never do anymore. Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I don't have a huge preference in players. I mean, anyone willing to play me who's whoever wants to play me, I guess. That's about the only prerequisite I have. So they're choosing to play a6 to stop my b5 knight invasion. That's fine. That's fine. We'll just go ahead and we'll play e3 and we'll see what's happening. We'll see what's happening. There's still possibility of the really fun pawn rush line. So we'll see if they invite Jobava London pawn rush or not. I mean, I don't know what their options are, because they can play to threaten my queen, but that still gets you into the Jobava London pawn rush. You can play your bishop here. Please play your bishop there, by all means. That's just fine with me. Turn that bishop into a tall pawn for the time being. I am just fine with that. I mean, and then your other option, I guess you fianchetto your bishop here, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how they want to proceed. I mean, otherwise they're gonna play it and they'll lock in their light squared bishop. That happens a lot. Oh, they choose that. That is the wrong move, my guy. That is again the wrong move. That is all the wrong move. You've just transposed into the maybe famous, Jobava London Pawn Storm. So we will just go ahead and continue with our plan of playing the Jobava London Pawn Storm. Never want to allow that. Never, ever want to allow that. And, yeah, they've already went pretty wrong in this. You never, ever allow your opponent to take there. Because it's just a weak pawn, it's just a target for the queen. The only thing the king can do now to stop it is move in right there. But I think that's also horrible. We have some shenanigans that can happen on this side. I don't know if we're really in a hurry for that. We could actually right now play g5, I think. No, we can't. What am I talking about? I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm a dummy. We should probably castle queenside and get our development underway. And not be too hasty. We're fine here. This is a bad position for black. We have all the time. Let's see. What do I want to do first? Do I want to castle queenside, or do I want to develop my knight? We'll develop the knight to e2 first. Still looks horrible. Do I care about this? Not a whole lot. I mean, obviously they're threatening to push here. If they push, we just will drop our queen back, and I'm not too concerned with that. Just want to see. Going there now. Going there now might work, actually. Usually I like playing g5 in this position, but I feel like after these sort of shenanigans, queen up here is still on the table. Yeah, but of course, well, actually, no, that's probably bad, because they can always just push. They don't have to accept that. And then that gives me even more problems. So I'm kind of just playing hope chess at that point, that they will either push here, and I'll just take with tempo, and or that they'll actually allow this sort of trade to happen. Yeah, that just seems bad. They can just push. I don't want to do that. Let's just get castled queenside and play solid. There's no reason to go crazy. No reason to go crazy. C4. We'll just pull the queen back to D2. It's fine. Now we're finally all set up. Now we can pawn storm. Queen D2. Easy move to make. Yeah. I guess we could also just crack open the center. They're gonna try for over there. I don't really care about that right now. I think now we go for this right now. Everything's connected. So we do have these rooks connected. And now we're just winning, I think. I think this is completely winning. You're gonna have to figure out what to do about that. You're gonna have to figure out what to do about this. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I don't really want to lose the bishop. That looks like kind of a nice little square for it, though. Yeah. So they're being annoying. They're being annoying. I think going there and then maybe just pushing and opening things up. I could go knight g3 right now, though, because if they take, I'm just going to take here. So it's not really super good against them. Otherwise, I'm happy to take there. So yeah, I think that, I mean, they can never really take me here, right? Because if they do, I'm just getting a free rook. So that's not really a concern. I don't have to do anything with this bishop. That's nothing. That's not a threat at all. Oh, we got a game posted by Reki. For anyone new in chat, Reki's games are crazy and shouldn't work. And they always pull it off. They always pull it off at the last minute. Okay, at this point we have to just play there. Now, do they have some sort of crazy sacrifice? I mean, they do, but I don't think it works. So, yeah, they can definitely do that and try to say they're compromising my king safety. But I don't know. Taking there, they'd have to retake here. I'm gonna push my pawn. It all looks bad. I'm not gonna wait up, though, because I think just right now taking is the correct answer. I do kind of like tempoing the king under this circumstance. I mean, king can take. I'm going to bring in my other rook if that happens. Maybe even bring in the queen. There's a lot of, like, I could also keep it really simple and just double up the rooks on the file here. I don't know, it's all really good. Do I want to play here and get them to play back? Yeah, actually, I do want to do that. That'd be great. If they don't take, I'll just skewer the king and the queen, so, if they do take, I feel like I'm going to tempo them by getting my queen involved in the action as soon as possible. So both those are really good. So we'll see what they want to do. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, they took. I'm not sure that's right, because I'm pretty sure now we can just move in. So yeah, I'm not sure about it. What do we want to move in with, though? Do we want to move in with the queen, or do we want to get the rook involved? I think queen first and then rook, maybe? Yeah. Okay, well, we'll still find out what they're gonna do. So I think playing the queen here has to be a good move in this case. Their king is totally exposed. Yeah, I'll look at your game right after this, Reki. Okay, they play king back to there. I'm thinking about just reinforcing right now. That can't be wrong. Like, absolutely cannot be wrong. Alright, we'll see what they're gonna do because of this. Okay, they are playing their knight there. Not bad. That's okay. It's also self-pinning against the queen, though. Maybe. I'm still not really too worried if I move here. They move somewhere else. I still think that's probably good. Could be horrible. Could be making a huge mistake. We've won 2 games. We're able to risk it with a game. Oh, it's a Lee chess game. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to get some more stuff involved. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take and we'll just keep going. They're gonna have to take. That can't be too good for the king. King can't move back here. King would have to move here. And I feel like that's just... That's not right at all. That's not right. Is it? Are they getting away with it? I don't know. Also, I think it's fine. No, it's not fine. Darn. I wanted to say that I could sack here because after takes and moves the queen into h7, I'd be winning their queen, but they can just move back to e8, and that doesn't really work for me. I've just sacked too much. Yeah, I don't know. Need to think for a moment. Gonna think. Going to think just for one moment here. I can also try to get my... Oh, that might work. That might be an idea right there, but I do need to get my queen out of danger first, so let's go ahead and give a check, and then... Wow, really? That's just a free... That's free. That's a free bishop right there, I think. Now, somehow they are defending. Somehow they're defending. I don't know how. It's crazy. So, thing is, they can move their rook in there. I do need to get my, yeah, no, that's... They still can't move. They're still pinned. So, let's just, let's open things up, maybe. Because I'd like to get my, my knight sort of involved somehow. Otherwise, maybe I can bring it like that, hop it like that. That might work. That might actually be better if we hop that way. Because then I'm doing something there. So let's go ahead and bring our knight in. Our knight is the last piece that's really not taking any part of the attacks. Let's try to bring that knight in. Okay. Let's see. So now it can take. Let's see, takes here, goes there. Not convinced. Not super convinced. I think we still need to bring in more reinforcements here. Yeah, still need to bring in the reinforcements, so here we go. We'll see what happens. This is kind of turning into a crazy defense on their part. And we'll see how we do. How many followers I have now? Still think I'm at like 18, maybe 19 if, yeah, we could maybe get to 19, depending on if Walking Dead is still here and if they want to shoot me a follow, that'd be 19. Okay, so they're doing that. I think I have to take, unless there's anything better. I mean, I could just take right now, and that just gets really messy. I don't think that actually helps. Actually, it does. We can just take right now. Yeah, we can take right now because this is pinned. So, yeah, that's just a whole lot of nothing. I gotta see what's better. Takes here. It all is rather kind of crazy now. So we're either gonna take back now, put in check, but then they run, or we take with check there and force them to do something. Yeah, I'm gonna take. It's probably wrong. We'll see. We'll take with check. It looks pretty good. I'll just step aside, I think. So, yeah, this looks pretty good for us, because they're kind of pinned there. But maybe. No, that's actually horrible for us. We need to do something else. So, let's see. Yeah, they're gobbling up some pieces now. I need to see about this. Yeah, we kind of let this get out of control. We should have done it in a different order. I think I'm gonna have to give a check here, and then we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, so we'll have to give a check like that. Maybe take this pawn, and yeah, that might work. Yeah, let's do it this way, I guess. Trying to see if there's anything better. I don't think there is. I think we're just gonna have to take that pawn there. Then maybe we come down, we tickle the oh, yeah, that's probably not great. And don't we go in there? And then we take there. And we call it GG. That got really messy. We didn't have to get messy like that at all. Oh wow. Wow, that is a great move. But it doesn't really work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. We allowed that to get so much messier than it had to be. And that was one of my weaknesses that I identified. Don't let the game get messy. I still did it. Alright, I'm going to review this game and then And then I think I played enough games for right now in the day, so after this, Reki, I'll look at one of your games, and then, yeah, we'll call it for right now. Alright, so, we're now at our peak elo of 1236. Alright, I'll look at that in just a second, Reki. Global Citizens Club. I'll have to check this person out. I'm not going to decide if I want to friend them right now, because I want to take a look. I want to make sure they're not, like, crazy or something. Although I'm already following crazy people, so I don't know what difference it'd matter. So yeah, let's see. As we kind of said, we played a really messy game in the middle game. Opening was rock solid, as usual, 99% in the opening. Middle game was where we kind of made some dumb mistakes. We let our opponent have chances that we didn't need. We tried playing fancy instead of solid. Endgame accuracy was 100%, but I'm pretty sure they're just counting that as once the queens came off the board, so there wasn't really much to judge on after that. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this game. I'll follow you! Don't worry, Reki. Jeez, I will follow you, trust me. I'm really forgetful, but I'll remember to do that. Well, I gotta get to the 25 followers first. But I do need a mod. I definitely need a mod, that's for sure. Alright. So, we got our Jobava set up. Yeah, A6. It works. Everything was normal. Yeah, this doesn't really work, as I was saying, because it just encourages, like, there's really no way to stop the Jobava pawn storm when you go this way. So, as you can see, like, through the graph, yeah, the Jobava pawn storm does pretty well for us. They made a bit of a blunder here. It says it's a mistake, but I argue most of the time it's a blunder when you don't recapture. You just allow this to happen. Yeah, really, really bad. Okay, so we went, knight to e2 was fine. They're gonna do that. We argued, whatever. We can just pull our queen back, and we castled. Yep, so okay, that's fine. They played a5, and we pushed g5. What was the best move here? Probably not g5. They wanted to crack open the center. I guess it makes sense. Your king isn't, like, all that safe. Might as well just crack open the center. Instead, we went with more of the thematic Jobava pawn push ideas. Yep, so they played h5. Yep, I just need what, probably 6 or 7 more followers, and then we'll get to that point. Or maybe I can promote you as a mod right now. I don't know. I thought that was something I needed to be a Twitch affiliate to be able to do, but I'll check after the game. After I stream, I'll go into my Twitch settings and see if I can like promote someone to a mod. All right, everything good here. That was the right move. Fishy probably said. Let me switch to the analysis board. I think it's so much more useful. Yeah, Fishy did not say that Queen G2 was the best move. It really wanted me to get the other rook in here right away. Yeah, so. Which, hold on a moment. Hold on. Fishy, hold on. So Fishy wants this right away. And that would still result in that or something. And then, okay. Now it says that's a mistake. I don't understand fish sometimes. Alright. So we move up like that. I am getting someone calling me. Give me 1 second. Ah. My mom's calling me. I have to give her a ride in a couple hours, which is the reason why I need to stop streaming soon. So, anyway. Yeah, we just go ahead and exchange some pieces here. This defense got really messy. I didn't have to allow it either. I mean, I try to be fancy doing that. I should have just retaken right now. I shouldn't have gotten, like, tried getting fancy. But I did. They took that way. They had a check, which got them out of danger. Missed opportunity. Really likes rook g8 in this. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, I'm a dummy. I mean, I always say I'm a dummy. But yeah, of course. That's a forced queen trade. Oh, I'm such a dummy. I missed it. Well, this is a good time to stop, I think, then. But yeah. Yeah, I missed it. And we kind of went into this, and they resigned. So, okay. Alright, we're at our peak elo. Let me, Reki, I'll load up your game now. We will check that out. Your games are always crazy. Alright, let's see who... okay. Hold on a second. Put your game in there, and it didn't load it up. Alright, that's weird. That is super weird. Huh, it won't let me access your game. That is super weird. I mean, they didn't ban you again, did they? Yeah, that's really weird. Oh, you did it without an account? Yeah, I'm not sure I can view it without, I think that you need an account in order for me to view the game. Because, yeah, I try going to the game and it just doesn't get me anywhere. So, didn't stay in their system. But, anyway, I think the music ended, which is my signal that I should probably stop here for today. But hey, we had a great run. We regained the lost ground from yesterday, and yeah. So join me a little bit later. So if you're around 5 hours from now, I'm going to be playing a YouTuber to be part of their channel. So I'll probably be streaming that, and then tonight I'll be tonight at 9 p.m. Central Time in the U.S. I'll be doing a beginner stream, helping out beginners. If I don't get any beginners, then maybe I'll be getting schooled by one of the 2,000 rated players that are watching me. Yep, 9 p.m. Central. So that's oh geez, I can't do the conversion, Reki. I don't have the brain power right now. The only time in like time zones in like anywhere in Europe or Asia that I know about is like India. I know instinctively it's 10 and a half hours ahead of me. I'm like, no. I'm in Minnesota, which is central U.S. It's like frozen north. Yep, that's right. We all have igloos up here, you know. Yeah, sure. We live in igloos. Very, very weird climate for a red panda to be living in, I guess. But it is a swamp like half the year. When it's not frigid cold in the winter, it's a humid swamp. So I guess I'm a swamp panda. Anyway, all right. That's it for today's stream. If you're not following me, which I guess would only be the one or two new people we saw in the chat. If you're not following me, please be sure to follow. Trying to get to 25 followers so that I can unlock Twitch affiliate. And yeah, hope to see you in a future stream. Yeah, that'd be cool, Reki. That'd be awesome. All right, cool, man. Well, hey, take care, Reki. Take care, everyone else. I'll see you in the next stream. All right, bye-bye.